what it is you want to tell us. I know that, I think people might are starting to get a hint.
Thank you.
Your handouts.
Well, Dave, you kind of started it off talking about the contest. Because the next time we gather will be our club contest. Now in Toastmasters, let's be honest, we have three contests every week. Everybody gets a little ballot, votes for the best speaker, best table topics, and best evaluator. That's our intra-club contest. The Toastmaster contest got started in the 1930s when they had the inter-club contest where clubs would go say, hey, we got a really good speaker. Why don't you get a really good speaker? We'll see who's got the best speaker between the two. So these clubs started having contests between each other. Toastmasters International formalized it and went through as the International Speech Contest, the champion, which is known as the World Championship of Public Speaking, held every year. So there's a few differences that we do have between the inter and intra club contests. When we do here for the 3 votes, we don't have strict time limits to follow. Everybody's eligible to vote. When we do have the contest to go to the area and such, we have some more rules that we have to follow. The first one is qualifications. First, you have to be a member in good standings. Table topics will be one contest we have. The other will be the International Speech Contest. So for the International Speech Contest, you have the additional requirement to have achieved your level 2 in pathways. So you have to have some more experience as you go through. Yes?
That level 2 can be completed as your contest speech.
Right, it can be. Yes, it can be, so.
Yeah.
So we do have that. So one thing we do have. Secondly, the timing. The strict timing in the contest, I know we talk about the 30 seconds either way. For table topics, you don't have that lower 30 seconds. If you go 59 seconds in the table topics contest, thank you for participating. You're disqualified because you have to go for a minimum of 1 minute. 2 minutes is the maximum. We got the 30-second grace period, so it's 1 minute to 2 minute 30 seconds. International Speech Contest, 5 to 7, but you have the lower 30, so it's 4.5 to 7.5 minutes. So 7 minutes, 32 seconds. Thank you, but you're disqualified for that. So time limits are important. The way you make your time limit, practice with the clock and go through and do it. Secondly, there's specific criteria. I gave everybody in the room, I can email this to you, Gary, the Table Topics Contest judging sheet, which shows the scores that the judges use, and on the back is the judging criteria, so it's not, hey, this guy was funny, I think I'll just vote for him. Well, no, you have to do that, and here's everything you have to do in Table Topics. Now, for the Table Topics Contest, it's a little different, because all Table Topics participants are taken out of the room, and they're let in one by one, each given the same table topic to speak upon. So it's just one table topic, not a table topic for everybody, so you're judging on the same criteria going forward on that. The International Speech Contest is an original speech, original content. There's limits as to how much quotation you can use, quoting other items in your speech, but the point is to be an original speech as you go forward. 5 to 7 minutes that you have. A lot of times people will give a personal story and the lesson that they have learned to that and how it can apply to that. That's how it is. There's a lot of examples on YouTube that you can find of Toastmasters International Speech Contest if you want to do that a little bit. So from a contestant standpoint, that's the key. Tom will be the contest chairman. So he will be the Toastmaster of the day, a little different ways to Toastmasters. And for those of you who are not participating, we want to make sure that you are able to judge, because we need people to pick the winners. Because the purpose of the judge, and as stated on the bottom of the ballot, But the purpose of the judge is to select the first place, second place, and third place winner on that. That's what it is, using the judging criteria and the suggestions that you have for the points on that. Judges don't pay attention to the time. That's handled separately. You fill out the ballot separately as you go through on that. There'll be a chief judge who goes over, briefs all the judges, goes over the rules of the contest, talks about the rules, and will answer any questions people may have when they judge. So within a club contest, I like to be a little more informal. Give it there, again, give everybody opportunity to judge what the speeches are, so you know what people are what the judges are looking for in the area, division, and district contests that will come up, so we can have the best opportunity to provide somebody who can go forward in the club. And since we're a little pressed for time, I'll be happy to answer any questions afterward. Mr. Toastmaster.